cool.
All right. All right. It's what episode?
You know what I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
This is,
well, what episode is this? 11? 11? Before you get started, is this
12
or 12?
12.
11 or 12? Something like that.
Welcome to Rum Dum. We're doing this
Welcome
in the
back.
morning, which is
A morning
wild
episode.
for me.
Yeah, coffee instead of liquor right now.
And I got Topo Chico.
Hell
the
yeah.
gods.
Hell yeah. All right, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about motherfucking Walmart.
Walmart?
I want to talk about Walmart.
Do you want to preface why Walmart's probably on your mind right now?
So, yeah. Well, this guy right here that you're looking at forced me to go to Walmart and pick up a web camera, so everyone can see my beautiful face. So let me actually fix that right now, which I'm actually glad I got one now. But, so I haven't gone to Walmart in like, I don't know, maybe 6 months, 6+ months or something. And, you know, so for a person who doesn't go to Walmart frequently, you know, I go in there. Well, first I went to Target to find a webcam, okay?
Yeah.
And then I go to Target, and dude, it's like it's fucking Christmas. The fucking parking lot is fucking full. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, like, I go in there, they don't have it. And then you call me up, hey, Walmart's got something. I'm like, all right. So I go to Walmart. Walmart's the same fucking way.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So this is normal, right? So I just park my car. I'm like, all right. But I'm already feeling sleazy. Like, I hate shopping at Walmart. Like, if you want to go somewhere to, like, to validate your claims on the hatred of humanity, you go to fucking Walmart. Okay? You go to Walmart and you go to Somali. Like, one or the other, right? Like,
so, what's so bad happened to you at Walmart?
No, it's just being at Walmart, bro.
What's so bad about it? I'd be going to Walmart all the time.
I'm ready. I'm explaining this right now.
Okay,
I'm showing you the experience. So I haven't. I'm setting up the scene. So I haven't gone to Walmart in like 8 months, I guess. And so I'm walking in, and of course you got these people up front that are part of some charity and shit, and they're annoying everybody. And then you've got people, you know, there's an exit and an entry gate, and you've got all the paraplegics and the wheelchair people coming out of the entry gate. So I got to go to the exit gate, and people are coming out the exit gate, and I'm going, oh my fucking God, what the fuck is happening, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's looking at me like I'm weird. Anyway, so I'm swerving around people and shit. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. So you just go there, and you see the concrete floors.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, whatever. And it just, I don't know, man. I'm like, all right, let me go I know exactly where the tech section is. So I'm just beelining into the tech section. So I'm walking around, and so there's two people in the tech section, and they both don't give a shit. One of them's actually putting up stock. The other one's just farting around. I'm like, hey, you know, like, I was like, where's the webcams at? And I guess she works for like part of the phones and stuff.
Yeah.
And whatever. And she was like, oh, we'll talk to her. And I'm like, but she didn't give a fuck, dude. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So, and then the lady who's I'm talking to, she's putting up stuff, and she's just like, doesn't care at all, like mumbles and shit. I'm like, hey, do you know where the webcams are? And she's just like, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, anyway, so I found the webcams. I come back to her, because you can buy shit at the tech center.
Yeah.
I go there. She just like, yeah, I was like, hey, can I was like, I would like, because she's not actually at the register, you know?
Yeah.
And then, and she just like mumbles, and she's like, yeah, I was like, hey, I would like to buy this, you know? And she's like, well, you don't have to buy it here. You can buy it up front. I'm like,
you're just trying to get out of doing anything.
I'm like, buy, dude. I'm like, all right, whatever. Okay, so that's just customer service. That's That's kind of normal in corporate America, I guess. That's, which is sad if you think about it. Like, this is why I hate going to these fucking places. Anyway, so, but Target's usually a little better about that kind of shit. But, so I'm like, but this is where I get shocked, right?
Okay.
So, of course, so I've got, you know, the webcam's got like a little magnet on it, so I can't steal it, right? Yeah. Or if I steal it, you know, everything.
The whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, I'll get whoop whooped. So I go up to the front, and this is new to me. So the cash register area, with all the cash registers, there's a wall. I mean, it's all encircled by a wall of Doritos. right? Or like chips and fucking souvenirs and all this shit. But like usually, you see that as you're walking through the cash outs and separately.
Yeah.
But now they've got it so sectioned off to where you have to walk up through like around this little maze wall, and there's someone who greets you to tell you, like, kind of direct you where to go, self-checkout or whatever. This is new to me. I'm like, this is fucking great.
I go there all the time, so I'm used to the new Walmart function. Where you get herded like sheep through the slaughter maze.
It's pretty. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to explain, bro. Yeah. Like if it wasn't like that before, it's like that now, and it just shows that no trust sort of fucking corporate. I mean, it's just garbage, man. Yeah. And then the lady helps me out. I'm in there and whatever. And here's the weird thing. So she was like, yeah, I'll get you the self-checkout. And since it has a tracker on it, she grabs my tracker and walks away to go undo it. But she scanned, and I know this is a little weird. So we scan it at the self-checkout. She walks away. I pay for it. Yeah. Okay, I pay for it. I don't have an item in my hand. I pay for it. The receipt comes out, mm-hmm. and I have it. And then she comes in and then gives it to me. But there was a moment, since I already felt so disgusted by this whole fucking Walmart experience, there was a thought in my head where all she has to do is be like get sidetracked, talking to a friend, never come back. I gotta find her or some shit. Because it was so big. She just walked away. She just walked away. She wasn't close to me. She disappeared, bro. Yeah. All she had to do was get sidetracked or some shit, and I couldn't find her. And if I all of a sudden didn't decide to print my receipt, she would have been like, "Oh, what? Oh, you bought this? What? I don't know. Like, that didn't happen. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a weird way of that was a weird protocol of doing that, solving that. But you're absolutely right. Like, that's the point I was trying to talk about. Was like, dude, like Walmart. Okay, this is the point I was trying to make. Was the I guess one of the daughters of the Walmart family got caught funding all those protests, those pro illegal immigrant protests, and it's like, she's doing it because she's helping out her cheap workforce. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so these people, so Walmart during the COVID lockdown, they were able to stay open and destroy mom and pop stores, especially small grocery stores and stuff. Destroy them, become this sort of disgusting Cthulhu corporation, right? I mean, they've always been that, but now it's like, it's disgusting. And then this is like what I'm trying to say. This is our future dystopian grocery store for everything is Walmart. And I just, it's just, and the shopping experience is terrible. Like you said, it herds you in like sheep and shit. I fucking hate it. I mean, Target it's definitely not as bad. You don't feel as it's just gross, bro. Yeah. Anyway, and I just think I wanted to talk about it because I feel like it's emblematical of what like society is really moving towards, dude. That's why we need small businesses so much, bro. Yeah. Like I go to my local coffee shops. I go to my restaurants, all the restaurants I go to aren't corporate. Yeah. Aren't corporate at all.
Little small operations.
Yeah, I mean comparatively, and I love them. The food is better. Like, I don't know, man. And I just think that it's a hallmark of really American society and what we need to go back to, like smaller businesses, and
because you pretty much don't have to interact with anybody to buy shit, right? You can just go to the spot, grab the thing. Maybe someone's got to check your ID if it's booze or tobacco, or they got to do the little thing if it's expensive, take the but that's kind of it. And you just leave. Or sometimes you don't have to do any of that. You just pull up at the little pickup spot out front, and then someone else goes and picks out. You don't even got to go into the store. You just pull up, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Because the COVID
it's like
shit.
A pig. Yeah, it's like a pig to the trough, bro.
And then actually, you don't even got to do that. You can just Instacart it. You don't even got to leave the house. So you have the Instacart or the DoorDash or the Uber Eats or whatever. Pull up to the Walmart, grab the thing, and then come to your house. And then you don't even got to see them. They just leave it. They just drop it off. Yeah. At least that's how I have it set up on my door. I don't want to talk to the DoorDasher. I'm not like, no, you can just set that out there. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of fine. when it's like 11 o'clock at night, I'm getting an ungodly amount of McDonald's dropped off at the door. I don't want to talk to you, bro. You don't need to see me.
Yeah.
You don't need to see me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Well, you used to do that. Did you ever have people talk to you when you DoorDashed, or you just drop it off?
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. You know, I really didn't want to talk to people anyway.
Yeah.
But here's the thing when it comes to that. I mean, I think that so let me get this straight, big corporate America. You want a lot of workforce a low skilled workforce that you could pull from and have cheap labor force. Yet you want to automate everything to make sure you don't have to have a labor force anyway. Bro, they want it both ways, and they are getting it both ways. And
well, it seems like they're trying to optimize the workforce they have until they don't need any of them. That's what's going on. It's not actually a contradiction. It's just that they're trying to optimize the little. Like, that's why the whole self-checkout thing is big, right? So they don't have to have as many cashiers, and then they're trying to optimize until eventually they can just put an LLM into one of those Tesla bots, and they don't even need workers at all. Yeah. Like, eventually that's the goal, just to completely automate the whole thing.
Yeah, and it's just gross, bro. We're gonna get what we deserve, bro. There's a end point to that, where people just it's rioting and it's fucking civil war, bro. Like, people can't. I realize that once you start stripping people's identity away and you start stripping their I guess not right to work, but like worth of work, I guess. People are gonna find ways to make themselves feel better, and that's like kill each other.
I mean, yeah. Well, we talked about this last time we had an episode, or was it last time? Yeah, we were talking about what do you really do if it gets to the point where damn near all the jobs are like gone? It's like, well. What do you do?
Well, you're going to be in survival mode, and that entails a lot of different things. Crime, stealing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then people are going to protect themselves, but then people are going to try to steal from you because they have family that are dying, so they're justified, doing whatever.
That's how it goes.
It's fucking rough, bro. And Walmart's just laughing.
Yeah.
You know? On some fucking yacht somewhere, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I just rewatched 28 Days Later because the new one came out. Now I'm starting 28 Weeks Later, and I'll be watching the third one. Yeah, I forget how. Have you ever seen 28 Days Later? I forget how fucking good that movie is, dog. That movie is good, yeah.
You know me, zombie movies are like another zombie movie.
Yeah, but this is like this was like back like before the height of it, where everybody was doing zombie shit. And also, this one's not really. I mean, it is a zombie movie, but the first one, it's like a lot more about like the emotional shit going on between like this guy who he was in like a coma at the start of it and then woke up, kind of thing. Anyway, I think it's great, and yeah, it really the focus is not about the zombies, really. But yeah, and this was before, because now the zombie shit is kind of super oversaturated, but this was like before like the explosion of The Walking Dead, where literally every TV station had a zombie show or whatever. It was before all of that. And had that. It was Cillian Murphy. That was like he was still an unknown actor. He was still unknown? He was still basically unknown because he starred in that movie, and that's like what blew him up. They had that. You remember the dude with the googly eye from Harry Potter? You remember that guy? He's in it.
Google eye.
You know what I'm talking about? The dude from Harry Potter who's got the big marble eyeball. You don't know who I'm talking about?
I think maybe.
Anyway, that guy's in it. That guy's in it, and it's got that dude that plays fucking one of the Doctor Who's is in it. One of the Doctor Who's is in it. It's British.
It's British. It's a British take on the zombie genre.
And you know how the zombie apocalypse starts in 28 Days Later? A group of PETA type people go to this place where they're testing shit out on chimps. And guess what they're testing out? This rage virus. And so they decide they want to let the chimps free to like save the chimps. And guess what? He's like, no, you can't let them go. They're infected. Like they don't believe him. Like, we don't believe you. Shut Shut up. And so they just open the cage, and the chimp just comes out and just instantly mauls like the first PETA chick. And he's
I love it.
And the sign's like, oh god, we got to kill her right now. It's gonna spread. And then of course it just turns into a mess, and then that's how it starts. That's how the apocalypse starts.
I love that.
The PETA people released the damn rage virus. Sounds about right. Yep. Oh shit! Man. And apparently the new one that just came out is wild, but I'm getting caught up. I think I saw like parts of the first one on like cable or whatever, but I was kind of saying, fucking zombie movie, whatever. But then I watched it, I was like, holy shit, this was a banger. This is a certified banger.
Well, speaking of zombie shit, how's Killing Floor 3? Did you ever get back on it?
Oh god, I was disappointed.
I see people play it on Twitch.
I mean, I guess it's fine. I guess, but like. So it's more taxing to run, but in my opinion, it doesn't look any better, which is kind of a thing that just upsets me about games. It seems like they're just piling on bullshit to make them more difficult to run. So that you got to get the next console, the next PC upgrades.
I think there's a racket or conspiracy.
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't think these games actually practically. They might technically look better, like there's more pixels, the textures or whatever. But I don't really think games have really actually looked much better in the past few years, even though they've gotten much more difficult to run on older hardware. I don't really think they look much better. Maybe technically.
As much as I'm a conspiracy guy, I don't think that's the case. I think it benefits a game company to optimize their game and let more systems run it, like systems that aren't as new. You know what I mean? Yeah. Graphics cards that aren't as new. And I don't think they don't get a kickback from the graphics card companies or whatever to like, hey, do
different game companies absolutely make money with consoles if they're making exclusives. They for sure get money from the console manufacturers.
I meant from like Nvidia.
Oh, maybe not as much from PC, but like a lot of gaming is still on consoles. Like they absolutely do get money from console manufacturers.
But see, PC runs.
Yeah, maybe not on PC. Maybe
better.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong about PC.
Well,
but
what I'm saying
console. For sure, console. I stick by what I said. For sure, for the console.
Yeah, but I guess, but yeah, I thought it would be easier to.
And even if it's not on purpose, it is a byproduct of this marketing tool of it's got ray tracing or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I just don't think games have really looked that much better.
It's got ray tracing. It's got ray tracing now.
It's got the ray tracing.
Make it LGBT friendly. But you gotta make it LGBT friendly. It's gay tracing.
So you can see the refractions in the glass.
The flash.
You can see the carbonations in the beer bottles. That was the thing on the GTA 6 trailer. Oh, you can see the bubbles in the beer. That shit is just worthless.
Oh boy.
I'm playing a game where it's a third-person game where you're like getting in combat and driving. It's like, oh, you can see the bubbles on a six-pack. Like, really, motherfuckers? It's just worthless. And I don't think it really looks that much better. Even if technically it's higher fidelity, I don't really think they look that much better. I would much rather games be more stylized than, you can count the stubble on the enemy soldier's chin or whatever. I'd much rather it be like stylized than focus on
shit like I'm right there with you.
Like one of my favorite games I was always playing when I was in school was TF2. Technically speaking, looks like ass, but actually, practically speaking, I think it looks much better. Well, I'm saying in a technical sense, if you're counting like the polygons and the textures, it technically looks worse, but I think it looks much better than a lot of shit that's coming out today. Because it's stylized, not... it's low fidelity, but it's stylized. So a game that came out, 2007, looks better than half the shit that's coming out right now, at least in the AAA scene, in my humble opinion.
Well, I mean, I'm right there with you. Oh, man. Well, let's talk about the shit that's going on in the world right now, man. It's fucking...
You almost said it right, meow. You almost said it right, meow.
Meow. Bro, I'm still waking up.
Damn. I woke up at like 8 or early. I woke up at like 8 or something.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I was playing. I've been playing the finals still.
Yeah.
I'm like getting better at first person shooters and shit, but yeah, man. I mean,
did you see American Eagle no-sold the Twitter controversy? Do you know what no-sell means?
Mm-mm.
It's so did you see what they responded? Here, I'll pull it up on Twitter so I can read it.
I did see the response, the first response.
So, no-selling is a professional wrestling term, which means when someone takes a maneuver and then they don't act like it hurt or affected them, you're no-selling it because you're not selling the effect of the move, so you're making the other guy look weak. So that's basically what they did with their response. It was that guy Justin Wang responded. A company no-selling a stupid Twitter controversy, end of an era. So basically all they said was, Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is, and always was, about the genes, spelled with a J. Her genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE jeans with confidence their way. Great genes look good on everyone. So yeah, they didn't sit there and go, oh, we're so sorry we offended, we didn't mean this, that, and the other. Yeah. Like, no, we're just going to keep doing it.
No, they doubled down.
Good.
To me, they didn't no-sell, they doubled down. Because no-selling implies that they did get hurt.
No. The opposite. No-sell implies that they just shook it off like that was nothing.
Okay, good. All right. Well, sorry, I misinterpreted. Okay, so, but no, like, and I'm so. This is such a good pivot from the culture war we have. Like, I was so mad. It's like the reaction of people. It's like, oh, just because you have a beautiful white woman in an ad and she just exists. She's a racist and a Nazi. Like, it's just starting to get ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to see a corporation, what we're used to seeing, where they run away and hide, or they just put out a bunch of other shit. You know what I mean?
It's clear what they were saying by her genes was not that she's white, it's that she's hot. That everybody's thirsting over. That's what they mean. That was the play with the genes. Everybody's thirsting over her. That was clearly what they were talking about.
Exactly. And apparently, yeah.
So how typically this is more like on the, I don't want to say conservative, but like on like the crazy winger side of things, how people like look at the numbers of letters and something, like, oh, this is 13 letters, God. And then you minus 13, and then the weird like the yarn string like conspiracy shit. So the leftists, the lefties are looking at the that post from American Eagle. Well, shit, I don't have it. It's gonna fuck up the. I'll just read it to you. Never mind, I'll just read it to you.
Okay.
So in the middle of it, it says her genes, her story, but it's two separate two-word sentences. So it's capital H, capital H.
Okay. HH.
Like Heil Hitler, yeah. And then the next line is 14 words. The next line is 14 words long, which is the 14 words the white supremacist quote. Do you know the 14 words? About the future of white children, the security of the white race. You never heard of that? The 14 words?
No.
Anyway, I'm more down the conspiracy rabbit hole than you are.
Hey, no, I've never heard of that before. No, I have no fucking clue.
And then, so that line that has 14 words in it has 88 characters. Which 88 also HH. So people are sitting there doing the schizo.
Stop, dude. Just get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, bro. Dude, next thing you need to do.
Usually it's the opposite. Usually it's the opposite, where it's like the more right-leaning crazy people are doing shit like that. But now it's like the Twitter libs going, oh, it's got 14 words and 88 characters, and it's the capital H and a capital.
Let them squirm,
so
man.
Good, bro.
Let them squirm, bro. It makes us look better. I mean, Democrats have not been this unpopular in a decade, and dude, it looks like we're gonna if Republicans actually win the midterms, because I think it's very common for whoever political parties in the White House, it kind of the balance of power kind of swings the other way. Like Democrats would win either the House or the Senate, but if we keep the House and the Senate, which looks like we're going to, bro, they're done. They're done.
Well, they're super unpopular right now, even among like people that like normally would vote for them, because they've just fallen apart. Yeah. They don't really have anything that most like actual voting age people really care about.
And that's the problem with building your sort of power projection on victim mentality. Like the more of a victim you are, the more power you have. Yeah, if that makes any sense. That's how they kind of like. I remember seeing clips from like their DNC. Like meeting, like I don't know, like I guess right after Trump got elected, and everyone was like saying, like they were all sort of minority groups, and then like what's that kid's name, the white kid's name that
that doesn't really narrow it down.
Oh no, he was the guy that was the anti-gun guy. He was making all. He was the
one that was in a shooting. He was at a shooting.
Yeah, but he was also in a shooting up north. But all of a sudden, he was. I want to say, but he was also in a shooting in Florida. Dude, this guy got caught being an actor, and they're trying to push him to be an ex-Democrat. Oh my god, what is this kid's fucking name, dude? Anyway,
we had
he's just young little pencil-necked white kid, and the problem was like. since he's a white dude, everyone hated him, and like so they couldn't figure out anything. Everyone, the whole DNC show just became this sort of pontificating of how much of a victim this group is, and how much you should empathize with this group. You know what I mean? And it was just like, okay, well, you're not getting anywhere. Like you're not. It's not a collective. You know what I mean? It's just it's gross, man. Like. Anyway, just long story short, they have no platform.
Yeah.
Because they can't find one, because it's almost, it's like all the groups want to really ethnically or genderly or sexual orientation like identify.
Yeah.
And everyone's just trying to fight each other, and it's just like, it's so gross.
A lot of infighting.
It's disgusting. Yeah. And they're done.
Speaking of, so this is something that I guess we'll touch on. I touched on my my video, but I haven't seen anybody talking about this ID verification stuff on the internet. Have you had your ear to the ground about that at all?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good thing we need to talk about. A really good thing, and there's a point I need to make here.
Well, you can do. I did a whole video on it. So if you wanna start us off.
So just real short and sweet. I think I found the nip in the butt. Right. I found it. Right. So, we were talking to a couple of our right-wing friends, because we have friends all over the place, right, in the political spectrum. And, we were talking, it was hard to make to someone who's especially right-wing. You say, okay, well, this particular law, or some of these particular laws are pertaining to young children not being able to access porn.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's like, it sounds okay. Like, okay, that's cool and everything. But then what it does is enables the facial recognition and, your driver's license information and all this shit. So pretty much what's happening, and what's really happening, like in England, you can't use Twitter without fucking uploading all your information. So all of a sudden, the government doesn't like what you say, they can come after you.
Yep.
Now, what we're seeing here, and we've talked about this on the show a lot, and we try to, of course, give equal justice to the left and the right. Just the left's been out of control for way too fucking long.
Well, I don't think this is really a left-right thing. Like, I haven't seen any wingers of any side of the wing being pro this. I really haven't seen any real people be pro.
Which is kind of a good thing.
Like, I have not seen anybody from either side of the aisle.
But I'll tell you this, because I've seen it when I was growing up. Was when Bush was president. I was into hard rock music and shit, right? So there was a big push to censor all these heavy metal bands and shit.
Yeah.
And it came from right wing, came from the right wing, and it was kind of stupid. I guess because back then you had CDs, so you didn't download shit off the internet.
You had to go to the store,
unless you were pirating. You had to go to the store and buy CDs. Those are the old days. So when you go into Walmart. They had these, but they had a little thing where you couldn't buy it if you're under 18, like certain CDs and shit. Even though I don't think anybody cared, it was just a measure that they took. So, and this adds to my point. So when it comes to okay, you're telling these corn sites that you've got to upload your ID so they'll have your information and all this garbage, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. Okay. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It could be because most right wingers will identify with that. Yeah, we don't want kids to watch porn.
Yeah.
So let's do this. And then if it was a different law, if it expressed itself in a different way, it would look like freedom of speech, or it would look like hate speech, right? Yeah. We're out of that culture now. But let's say if the tables were, the pendulum swung the other way, and it was like, well, when you need to put your ID up there so we can monitor hate speech.
Yeah.
Okay, and some people are like, well, that's two different things. Well, it's not two different things, because,
they both hit the same. They both get your ID on log for your internet usage.
Absolutely.
They both reach the same goal, whether or not they sell it to you differently.
Yeah, it's total spectrum dominance from the point of view of these surveillance companies like Planeter. That's fucking,
Palantir,
I don't know if you heard it. Palantir, thank you. Palantir. And so... The point I'm trying to make, especially when it comes to kids in corn.
Children of the corn.
How about children of the corn? So, this is where the parents come in. Okay? We have to not allocate responsibility to the government. We have to take that power back and say, we will watch our kids. We will do that as parents. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We can't let the government fucking do all this shit for us.
Yeah, it should be on the parents to make sure they're not looking at, live bleak people getting their heads cut off or people banging.
It's up to the parents, man.
Yeah, it's got to be the parents.
And once we start giving that responsibility away, we're giving that power away. Yeah. Responsibility and power go hand in hand. And we're a society that just loves, we don't want responsibility for anything. Whether we don't want the social consequences, because now with the social media and stuff, everyone's shamed and ridiculed and stuff like that. But we have to take that back. Yeah. Because it just no matter what it looks like, no matter if it looks like a right wing issue or a left wing issue, we have to take that power back. And it's not the government's job to delegate that for us. It's up to us to delegate that for ourselves.
Well, apparently in the video I made about it, the laws in the UK about it did include a immigration hesitancy patrol or whatever in it to monitor. Okay. Yeah. So they're in their law, they're just out in front of we're also using the ID stuff to make sure that you aren't immigrant hesitant or whatever. So they're just bold-faced over there saying, we're also tracking down other shit, making sure you're not saying the wrong things that we don't like.
Absolutely. Yeah, dude. Here's this is another interesting thing. So Palantir, okay, they're growing like their stocks. Excuse me. Their stocks are just going way the fuck up, and they are growing because of the need to watch the illegal immigrants and try to kick them out. Now, as much as I am for that, we are growing our fucking surveillance state huge. Yeah. And what's we've seen how the pendulum swings in politics in this country. Another 20 years from now, what happens then? Yeah. When someone else is in power and we still have this network in place. Yeah. It's
well, I mean, that's the eternal thing of giving the government more power because you like what they're doing at the moment. It's well, next time around, it's not going to be that. You know? It's gonna be someone else in charge.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So you have to be fucking careful, bro.
Yeah. Well, let me turn on a light. It's getting fucking dark for the video viewers. Let me go turn on a light. It's getting
dark. Must be an eclipse over there. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Oh. There you go. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah, I got extra lights right in front of me, so when I'm using the green screen, it lights it up. So it's like a damn flashbang comes on when I turn on all the lights, bro. Oh shit! All right, let's see here. A little bit of a tangent. I know you're something of our resident crypto bro here at the Rum Dum pod. This is from our boy Asmongold. You want to hear a hot take from Asmongold? I
love it. Let's Assman. Yeah, let's listen.
All right, this
is
a tweet from Assmangold. Internet real ID is inevitable, especially for social media. Denying this might feel good, but it is a lie and you know it. What isn't inevitable is private companies having access to our public records. The best solution is a Gov authentication token that only verifies info. So he's proposing a coin or a blockchain or whatever to have your verified information on it that they can't have access to. Is this feasible? Is this bullshit? What do you think about this?
This is why crypto was made in the first place. So most cryptos are already heading towards that anyway. And so the good news is there's all kinds of different... Cardano is one of my favorites that already do this and already are on top of this. So the idea, because people might understand blockchain, but it's just... so the idea is that eventually you can have social media sites, anything really, YouTubes, the new YouTubes, the new Facebooks, the new Instagrams, new Twitters and stuff run on blockchain to where all your information is on there and you as a participant in the blockchain can make those public if you want. Right now, those sites, we give our data for free to them and they make money off of that. Yeah. Eventually that can turn around and we can give or keep our information, and if we end up giving that information, we can make money off of it. All right, so But no, what I'm saying is cryptos and blockchain has been doing that already. Like that's been talked about for years. Everyone's been seeing that in the crypto space.
But it could be set up so that you put your selfie, your address, or a picture of your photo ID into the coin, and then you use that to say, hey, it has been given up that this information says I'm over 18 or 21 and they can't get it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of blockchain technology, bro. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is it has to be a private chain, or not a government regulated chain. Because if it was a government regulated chain, they can just tap into it. No. So that's what I'm trying to say. Eventually, like this is my prediction for the next 50 plus years, is that most countries will not have their own, like maybe they'll have their own currency, like our central bank. Yeah. They'll be using different chains, and those chains are competing with each other. So you'll have there's thing called privacy coins that are just more you're more anonymous when you use them. But eventually, like Cardano's got a chain called Midnight coming out, to be more specific, and you can. So what it's set up like is exactly what you said. You can put all your information on there, or maybe you can just go to a social media site that's run on blockchain, and whatever you put on there is your personal information, and no government can access it. Period. You see what I'm saying?
But if that's the case, I don't think the government would go for that. Then if they can't look at it, then what's the point of the? So that's kind of my. They wouldn't do that. Though.
But here's what I'm saying: this ingenuity comes from the private sector, and if more people just sign on to the private sector. Like Bitcoin, nobody gives a fuck about Bitcoin 20 years or 10 years ago. Yeah. Now, all the hedge funds, all the Black Rocks of the world, the private equity and stuff, they're buying like crazy.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if this did come to pass in the United States, that you have to have, you have to upload a picture of your driver's license to use the internet. The federal government, if they did that, because we've already established that we think it's because of ulterior motives, they're not going to accept this private coin verifying that you're 21 years old.
What I'm trying to say is, here's another thing I'm trying to... The government doesn't set reality. We like to think it does. It governs it. Yeah. But everything comes from the private sector. These things move organically, bro. Like... If me and you want to use a ham radio to talk to each other, we're gonna fucking do it, right? Yeah. If crypto works this way, it's very grassroots. Like, if we can have access to a particular coin, me and you have the wallet of that coin. Yeah. The internet is just like a series of tubes. Yeah. It's sort of just like a really basic infrastructure for us to connect or contact each other. And through that blockchain, we can have applications where we can text each other. Yeah. Maybe they could do voice eventually. I don't know. But, you could do a lot of shit. Yeah. And all your information is connected. And then if you have a group of consensus of people that use the coin and give it value and consider it value on the free market, that happens organically.
But then at that point, if we're just saying... fuck the law on that, we're not going to do that. Well, then what's the point of the age verification coin in the first place? We're just going to be like, well, fuck them. We're not doing it. Like, that's what I was trying to get for because you can always just say, well, fuck it, I'm not going to follow the law. That's not what I'm talking about. But I think that's what you're getting at. I'm saying this whole thing about the ID verification being a law and then using a coin so they can't get it, that kind of defeats their whole purpose of pushing that on us. So you can just say, fuck it, I'm not going to...
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I see what you're saying. How would this work if it was following the law? Yeah, you can just say, we ain't doing that. But
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I kind of went on a tangent there. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
That's that's what Asmongold is saying that we could do, is that if the federal government was to say this law, you have to prove that you're over 18 to be on the internet or over 21 or whatever. Right. Oh, we could just have this private coin. Well, the federal government's not going to... No. That's
they don't have to acknowledge it.
They're not going to
They don't have to acknowledge it, but it'd have to be a coin where the government or the wide consensus of people use. It would have to be, like, I know this sounds kind of goofy, but just give you an example. It'd have to be a coin that BlackRock authenticate, that likes, I'm just... or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you're right. But see, the way I was talking about, it gets to, like, okay, so if the people because this is gonna be a reality soon. There's gonna be so much AI videos out there. We're not gonna know what the fuck is real or not.
Yep.
We're gonna have to, as a people, government's not gonna be fast enough to do this. We as a people are gonna have to authenticate reality. We're gonna have to be on a like this podcast would have to be on a like a blockchain, and it'll be authenticated. Yes, this happened. These were real people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how and then that would be like your blue check mark.
Yeah.
It's technically like a blue check mark on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right? But sort of even more authenticated.
Yeah. Like it would have the metadata from our cameras streaming and shit. So you know, okay, this is actually captured by a lens and all that. And the microphone.
Right.
The data with that.
So we're gonna have to start doing that soon. That's gonna be a thing soon.
Yeah.
Like tie into the government ID. Instead of so the government says, are you of 18 of age, of this, that, the other? Instead of showing the government your photo ID and giving them information, and they're holding the metadata.
Yeah.
You're holding the metadata and you're showing them.
Yeah.
So I'm all about that, but unfortunately, it has to be a coin that the government recognizes that it works. And it, that they approve of.
Yeah.
And really, if you have a libertarian government, they'll go for that.
Yeah.
If you have a government that's not dystopian, and you have lawmakers that say, yeah, this coin's a good coin, if all of a sudden, we as a government don't hold your data on servers or whatever, so we can come after you later, you know what I mean? Or owned by a private company that's centralized that the government can just pluck into. No, it's on a fucking crypto network that can't be penetrated by anybody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it could definitely work, and a lot of different chains are doing that now. All protocol coins like Ethereum, Avalanche, Cardano, just to name a few. There's a lot of others out there. They're all competing with each other doing this.
Yeah.
So it's coming, and Asmongold's correct about this.
We got Asmongold W right here.
Yeah, he's usually pretty on it, dude. I like that guy.
Bro, did you see his? I think we talked about this IRL, but he was showing how much money he was making on Kick and Twitch. Like on Twitch, he made like $30K in the previous month when he was showing
like a month,
and then on Kick it was like $240. On Kick.
On Kick?
On Kick, because he simul streams on multiple places. Yeah.
People are on Kick now.
People have been streaming on Kick for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that like less monitored?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Because Vitaly was doing his Predator Catcher streams on there. And those got pretty wild.
Damn.
You know who Vitaly is? That dude who made like the old like Russian gangster prank videos. Well, he got like arrested in the Philippines or some shit for doing pranks on people.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, Vitaly.
That tall dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he deserved that shit when he went to the Philippines. Bro, he was a dick, dude. I was happy to see him fucking locked up.
He was doing Predator Catcher videos somewhere in the States. I'm not sure where.
Well, no wonder why a lot of people liked him, because he was doing that.
Yeah.
But he went off the rails in Philippines, bro. He was just going up to random people like security guards and shit and just like fucking with them. I'm like, dude, what is this, dude?
The content, bro.
He screamed. Yeah, there's a video of him screaming at a grandma with a mask on. He's like, "Oh, you little left winger, you da 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 da." And but dude, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think he's still locked up over there, bro. I think he's still locked up.
He deserves. He deserves.
Anyway, he was streaming on Kick. He was one of the guys streaming on Kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asmongold's over there. A lot of people over there. I don't have the computer power to stream to that many places, but.
I still don't believe. I don't know why you don't have the power, man. I thought your computer.
Well, it's just a game. It's just a gaming PC. It's not. It wasn't a streaming PC.
So is it your CPU?
I'm not 100% sure. Probably though. I would assume it's the CPU.
The computer that I want, that's dude, the 570s or the 560s. I don't know. The 560s now are cheaper, and the computer that I want is only $1,000.
Yeah.
On Newegg. And it's just like, it's got, did it have 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte? I think it was just 1 terabyte of memory, SSD, 36 gigs of RAM, and the 570.
Yeah, I'm definitely for editing, I'm definitely going to upgrade my RAM. You definitely got to get some more ram. Some ram.
Gram. Some gram.
Get a gram. I'm going to give me a gram. Dude,
Give me a gram of RAM.
I was shaking when I installed the M.2 SSD in my computer because I told you my old hard drive took a shit. I was sitting there shaking with the little screwdriver because you gotta. It's a little flat. It's almost like a flat chip, and in the motherboard there's a little spot that you gotta stick it in, and then you gotta screw in a little post. My motherboard already had it, and then you gotta push it back and screw it in. But I didn't want to take apart my whole setup, so I'm sitting there doing it sideways instead of straight down. So I sat there and magnetized the screw with the little kit. I think I still got the kit. Where you can magnetize the little screw.
Oh, damn.
Right? You can magnetize the little screw. Okay. I was sitting there with a little baby screwdriver reaching in there. I had to take the fan off. I was like, all right, I got to take some shit apart. I took the fan off, reached in there, screwed it in. Then I had to figure out how to add the because you got to do shit to the drive before it works. So I installed it and thought I did something wrong. But no, it's not a flash drive. You got to sit there and do the partition of the drive so the computer sees it.
Damn.
But soon, I'm going to have to either get a new GPU or CPU. RAM's easy. You just stick it in there.
Yeah.
You just stick that shit in there.
CPU is kind of, it's a little bit more involved, but it's also easy too.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but I get scared by the paste. I'm worried I'm going to get paste everywhere, the thermal paste everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going to mess something up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. So that's why I've always been a crypto. Back to the subject we had before. I've always been a crypto guy because of that.
Yeah.
And I always thought I thought by now it would already happen, but it's still going to take some time. But yeah, Asmongold's right on the money on that. But I would even elaborate further that you're going to have so many different chains that are competing with each other for this.
Yeah.
I mean, and just like, dude, I remember when the internet first came out. Okay. Everyone was thinking, like, the same way we're talking about crypto, everyone was talking about the internet about it. And it was like a fucking, dude, it was a wild west for like a decade, bro. And now it's so, it's so monitored and surveillance. They figured out how to do it. So, is that fate for crypto too eventually? Probably.
Yeah.
But then there'll be something else.
I guess.
It's really about us, governing ourselves. But hey, you could always unplug.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, at this point, there's so much shit on there. Like, if you just have a bank account, you got to be on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much.
Eventually, we're just gonna have crypto wallets.
That'll just be
it's gonna be a while, but we're just everything's moving towards that. It's just gonna take time for all these old institutions to roll over. It's happening, but it's gotta happen slowly.
Yeah. Did you see the new South Park episode?
I didn't get to see it.
Did you hear about it? Well, apparently Paramount bought South Park, like the new season, or to have it on there for $1.5 billion. They bought South Park for $1.5 billion. Yeah. So basically, the episode about is woke is dead now. So Cartman's all upset because now, like, even the lefties are hating on Jews and stuff. So he's like, "What do I do now? I have no purpose." He's always the one to like racist shit, So he's like, "What do I do now?" And like the PC, the PC principle, politically correct principle. He like gets out there. He's about to give a speech. He's like, "Now I want you to all give it up for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ." And Jesus comes out onto the stage. He's got like, a cross up on the wall and shit. Everybody's gone super like conservative and shit. Shit, it's pretty wild. Yeah, because Trump got pissed. Trump got pissed about that episode. Yeah, because they had him in it. Dude. He was mad. Because South Park hasn't been relevant in a decade. It's like, bro, someone just paid $1.5 billion. They had Trump butt ass naked in the episode.
Hey, we gotta have it. We gotta have comedy period.
Dude, he was big mad. Yeah, because
hits everybody
in the episode. Because they had a bit in it where like Mr. Garrison used to be the Trump stand-in. Like he had the orange face paint and shit.
Yeah.
And so the townspeople get mad at Trump, and so they show up at his house and like, what, aren't you supposed to be in the White House right now? Like, no, what are you talking about? So it's kind of retcon that because now it's actually Trump in the White House, not Mr. Garrison with the Trump outfit on. But yeah, he was big mad about that. I just can't believe $1.5 billion. That shows you how fucking, what's the word? Culturally relevant they've managed to stay. They can,
yes, they are.
A season of a choppy, like edited little show for $1.5 billion.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I don't know what would you
apparently
do
Charlie Kirk was supposed to. Was he in that episode or is he in the next episode?
I think he was in the trailer for the new season because Charlie Kirk changed his profile picture to that. I was like, oh brother, I'm sure he's gonna change it quick after the episode drops.
Yeah, they're gonna
South Park guys
are
vicious,
probably.
dude. Those South Park guys are vicious, dude. He's gonna cry.
Yes, they are.
He's gonna fucking cry.
Yes, they are.
Well,
I want to see it.
He was the dude who's like,
college campuses and shit.
Well, yeah, but no, I mean, like more recently, he's like, yeah, when they said the Epstein files don't exist, he's like, well, I'm gonna trust my friends in the government. If they say there's nothing to see, there's nothing to see. And it's like, all right,
shit.
Bro.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna trust my friends at the government. That's what he said. If they say there's nothing, that means there's nothing. I need you to get back on board, MAGA. It's like, oh god.
See, I take a different route, man. Actually, this is another thing I wanted to talk about too.
Yeah.
And it's like this, dude. Like, this is gonna sound. Now, this might be on other Trump supporters' mind or the MAGA's mind. I don't consider myself MAGA, but I am a Trump supporter because I'm looking at all the stuff that he's doing for this country. Like the more tariffs that the more tariff treaties that he's signing, the reinvention of the modern of our middle class, and it's really a lot of jobs are going to come back. Like there's a lot of stuff he's doing that I'm just like, fuck yeah, bro. Like dude, did you know that Thailand and Cambodia were like almost at war? Yeah, dude, they were almost at it. Like and I guess he tried to stop it. I don't know if it helped, but I mean he's helping that. He helped some 2 countries in Africa like stop a war. Bro's like trying to make moves, you know. So
I know India and Pakistan or whatever were thinking about.
You stopped that too? Yeah, he stopped that too. I mean, I know that the tensions aren't. All of a sudden they're not going to stop hating each other, just like that. But like, it's like Trump just says, "You don't hate each other." Like that'd be a funny bit. Like just he walks around like make fun of like I don't know, but no, they can't do that. But so the point I'm trying to make is I still like Trump as president, and I'm gonna say it, bro.
Oh fuck, he's gonna say it. You're gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna say it. What everyone's thinking, bro.
Jesus.
If the man, bro, okay, he put his family on the line. He got shot at. He's saving this fucking country. All I'm asking. Can you find in your heart to look the other way? Can you find it in your heart to look the other way?
On a dude that spent billions of dollars to molest little kids on an island? No, I don't think I can look the other way on that.
Can you look?
I don't think I can look the other way on the sex trafficking ring. With I meant Trump specifically. No, I don't think I can look past this one, Darman. I can't look back to child.
He saves the world, bro. He saves the fucking world. I don't think I can look.
It's like Dave Chappelle had a bit where like he saves the day, but he rapes or whatever. I was like, no, I can't look past this, bro.
Well, he had a really good bit where he's talking about Michael Jackson, and he was like, you know about to talk about?
Maybe.
This is really funny. It was one of his older ones, and he's like. And he's talking about Michael Jackson. He's kind of making fun of it, and he's like, "Yeah, you invite people and you give them wine and pills. He's just a good host. That like you go to a party, that's what you expect, you know." And then he's like, I don't know. He said something like the kids like said that he sucked his dick. It's like, well, that's a good host. Like you're gonna go to Michael Jackson's house. He's gonna give you some wine, give you free pills, and he sucks your dick. Like, what else do you want? You know? And it was so fucked up.
I'm afraid.
But then no. It gets better. He said, you gotta find this clip, bro. But it's so funny. So he's like, and then all of a sudden he's talking about how the kids during the lawsuit of the kids' parents.
Yeah.
Like they were all Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they all had cancer.
Yeah.
And then he was saying that they were using that to try to like get more money from Michael Jackson. And then all of a sudden he said it during the court proceedings that all of a sudden the kids just didn't have the cancer anymore. It was like a big fucking thing. And he was like, well, that'd be fucked up if Michael Jackson they cured cancer by sucking your dick. Like it was like a secret he had the whole time. Dude, it's so funny. I'm paraphrasing it wrong, but he does it so much better. But it's like, yep. And it's like, Michael, we didn't know that you had this magical power. He's like, yeah, I did. And he's like, please help us. He's like, no, never again. Like, no, it's just so fucking funny, bro. Oh, it's so rough. It's so rough.
Nah, dude. Bro, I can't get over this one, dude. This one's a bugbear, bro. This one's a bugbear,
hey,
bro.
can you just look the other way for 4 years?
No.
just
no, I can't get over this 4 years. It'd be one thing.
Can he be redeemed?
It'd be one thing if he said, look, we can't release these right now because of, make up some sort of diplomatic thing. But the fact that he specifically went, like, what? Who cares about this? And saying that people are like stupid and dumb for caring about the
South Park isn't relevant.
South Park's not relevant. Nobody cares about the Epstein files except dumb people. Like, no, bro, come on, bro. You lie. You're tweaking, bro.
All I'm saying is, see, I think my defense is even better than his. Just, he's done all this good shit, and he's old now, and it's like, why don't we can we just throw it away? I really think that people that are coping with this, that are like, at least I'm going straight for it. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying what people are thinking, right? Yeah. Like, let's just fucking.
Nah, bro.
It's terrible, man. But dude, everyone's on the fucking Epstein files, bro. You
get them all out there. Drain the fucking swamp. Everybody's on that list. Bye. Start over. Guess what? Empty halls of government. We got to reelect new people. Fuck it, dude. If everybody's on the list, everybody's got to go. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Well, it's not gonna happen. No. Well, I'm not saying what is. I'm saying what should. But yeah, obviously it's not. It's like Obama's not gonna get arrested. I see people are going after that again. Obama's not getting arrested, bro. Hillary Clinton's not getting arrested. None of these motherfuckers are getting arrested. It's not happening. It's not happening.
He's just trying to. It's also. I mean, even though they did that shit to him, the Russian dossier was a bunch of bullshit, dude. And it was a conspiracy against him, and they should go to fucking jail.
But they're not.
All of that still is a deflection, and it's working. And I think that honestly, I haven't seen Epstein in the news cycle the past week or two.
How convenient! I think they're probably in there too. The damn MSM or whatever, they're probably in there as well.
Yeah. Everyone's fucking in there.
Everybody's in that shit, dude.
I think it's a sort of like a.
It's just nothing ever happens.
Null and void, zero-sum game.
Nothing ever happens.
Hey, man. I thought we were forgive and forget Christians, bro. You know?
I don't. Now when it comes to that shit, bro, that's pretty rough. He didn't.
That would be rough if Trump ever pulled that card.
I'll forgive him for that and be like cheated on his wife with a porn star, but not fucking Epstein Island. I'll forgive him for that, but not Epstein Island, bro. I remember they had a
that's pretty
in
rough.
that show It's Always Sunny. They had a bit where Danny DeVito's character was on Epstein Island, and he was like, "Look, guys, the kids stuff was only like 5% of what happened on the island. I was just there for the snorkeling. And then he was asking his kids, "You got to help me destroy all these documents so I don't get busted." And they're like, "Screw you, Frank. We're not helping you with that." And he's like, "Well, your names are on that list too." And they're like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I used your names for a couple of my shell corporations and whatnot, so you guys are in those files too." Like, oh, god damn it, Frank. That show's fucking wild.
When did that episode happen?
It had to have been after, like he got after the island shit. So whenever that came out, it had to be after that.
Oh man, that's funny. But I'm going to tell you something right now.
What?
Epstein, he died under Biden, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Like
it was when Biden was president.
So these Epstein files have been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, and none of these presidents said shit about it. All right. Trump incriminated himself. He wanted to deliver this. He had that Pam Bondi from the DOJ pontificating that she had the files.
It's on my desk.
It's on my desk. Like, if they had never done that, if they had just shut up the whole time, they would never had to have.
That's the massive Republican L, is that they built all this up, and then now that they're in power, we have the majority. Blah 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 blah. We're like, oh, never mind. They're not. They don't even exist.
If they had just shut up about it,
it's not that we can't release the Epstein files. It's just there are no files. Who's Epstein? Who's this creep? Who are we talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, the giant stack of papers that's supposedly on my desk. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What? Who's Epstein? He acted alone.
He's irrelevant. He's irrelevant.
And then
really.
People looked in the metadata of the raw footage from the security cameras, and there's minutes missing, and there's multiple saves in Premiere. The same shit I use to edit videos.
He didn't kill himself.
There's multiple saves, and there's I think 3 minutes missing. The video keeps changing aspect ratios from different so sketch, dude. So sketch, dog.
Yeah, bro.
So sketch. Yeah.
Can he be redeemed?
I don't know, man.
Can he be redeemed?
I don't know, dude. That's
we
pretty
don't know.
Tough
We don't know how.
From,
hey, we don't know how low he go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could have just been there for the snorkeling.
He could have been there for the snorkeling. He could have. Huh?
He could have been there for the snorkeling. We don't know because we don't have no information. And then some people like Tim Pool or whatever were coping hard. Where he was talking about that shit, and he was like, "Yeah, we don't want to put out." I'm trying to think of how to euphemize this. We don't want to put out videos of the kids getting hurt. For what? You want to release the child material? Like, what are you, a creep? And it's like, no, obviously we don't want the videos of the actual acts to be put on YouTube or whatever. Clearly, that's not what we're talking about. But that's just one of the ways they try to get you. Like, oh, you want those videos? You want to watch those videos? It's like, no, of course we don't want the actual evidence to be on YouTube or whatever. That's not what we're talking.
That's
about.
why I'm actually as much as my sort of redemption defense. See, my copium is more realistic, I think.
It's like, well, you gotta.
It's like, yeah, you know what?
Every once in a while, you're gonna get a rotten egg in the carton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just doing what I'm just looking. I'm just like, all right, well,
looking on the bright side.
Just save the country, save the world, and then Jesus loves you. You know what I'm saying? Like redeem the man. The man got shot at for us.
He did get shot at, and then
he got shot at. He puts his he puts his his family life on the back burner.
Yeah. And then
he doesn't have to. He didn't have to be president, bro. He didn't have to do this. I think there's a lot of redemption qualities here.
I think after he lost the first time, though, for him, he did have to win again. You can say what you want about the first time, but after the first time he lost, he had to win again.
What do you mean you have to win?
Just the kind of guy he is. He had to win again. After he lost the first time, he had to win again. Yeah, he was going to do whatever it took. Getting shot at, he had to win again, bro.
Hey, man, he did it. He's still, even though he's a flawed hero, but hey, man, everyone's flawed. But, dude, he's doing so much fucking good. I'm just going to say, I just said what other Trumpians out there are thinking. You said what
everybody's thinking? You're picking up where everybody else is laying down?
Can he be redeemed? Because he hung out with Epstein, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here, I also question how much leverage those files actually had. Allegedly that he went to the island, right? Because technically you didn't have to go to the island to participate in Epstein parties, right? It didn't have to always happen in the island. But shit, I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, so oh god, shit, my brain just fucking froze.
You had a brain melt?
I had a brain melt. I was getting to something here.
Well, in other breaking news, since you're having a little brain melt, you remember Vine?
Yeah.
Elon Musk wants to make an AI Vine.
So people can put their own AI Vines up?
I guess, but it seems... I think it's going to be you just scroll, and the AI is just making shit for you as you scroll, which is total dystopian brain rot. Because, he's talking about, people are getting dumber, people aren't having kids, people aren't doing this.
So let's make them dumber?
He's making a hyper brain rot app perfectly tailored to what you want, and an AI girlfriend bot. It's bro, what are you doing, bro?
I think, bro...
He's villain monologuing.
I think, honestly, seeing how he maneuvered himself politically during all this shit that's been happening, with the MAGA support, and then all of a sudden he fucking hates Trump now.
Yeah.
I really feel like he's I think you're right about him, bro. He's a shill. He's a major fucking shill.
But
because
he adds adds insult to injury, which is, society has this problem, and then he makes the best way to exacerbate the problem that he pointed out with the girlfriend bot and now the Vine, the AI TikTok, basically. It's Right.
And it's just like, dude, like you're just saying these talking points so you can look good to a certain demographic of people.
Yeah.
Like now you're a fucking chill. Like I'm starting to really like, no, dude. He's got his own dystopian brain ship. He's got this own thing going on, and because I was all for about going to Mars and shit, and I like what he's doing with SpaceX and stuff. But
can you forgive him? He's gonna take us to Mars, no. He's gonna take us to Mars. Can you forgive him? He's gonna get us to Mars,
forgive
bro.
And forget.
He's gonna get us to Mars, bro. He's gonna get us to Mars. You gotta forgive him.
No, we got other companies doing good aerospace work.
People are saying that he's starting to. Hold on, let me pull up. Let me pull up the internet here. People are saying that he's starting to look like Harkonnen.
What, really?
Apparently, he's starting to get rougher. He's starting to get rougher.
Oh
looking.
shit! Is he going to get like a shoulder tattoo and fucking shave his head?
Let me send this picture to you.
Get a little tattoo like.
I'll send you this picture and.
Hey guys, you want to go to Mars?
Where the hell's Discord? Oh yeah, it's open. That's how I'm talking to you. That's how I'm talking to you right now. Let me send you this picture. What the fuck? That's my link.
I wish I remembered my point about the Epstein. That he was partying with Epstein. God damn it! I totally lost my train of thought there. I just went. It was like. Oh shit! What the fuck?
I'm sending you this elite edit here of Elon Musk. This absolute professional. Here you go.
Are you send it through Discord?
Yeah, I sent it through Discord. I accidentally sent you a link to my YouTube. But there you
go. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh Lord, yeah. Jesus.
Oh man. That is rough.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. That's your boy. I told you from the beginning that dude was reptilian.
Hey man,
I told you
it wasn't until recently what the event that you talked about where he complains about, he says what's wrong with society, but yet creates things to exacerbate and put gasoline on the fire. And you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I think you got to pay extra to get the unhinged mode of the AI girlfriend thing or whatever. You got to pay extra.
Fuck off, dude. Just fuck yourself.
Bro.
I don't think he doesn't give it. Like he's so when you're a billionaire like that, you're so disassociated from from everyday life person.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to relate. It's hard to relate. I mean, even if I was a billionaire or whatever like that, like I could empathize, but I could never. You're just not there, dude, and it's just different. It's just the way it is,
right? Like his parents were mining blood diamonds or some shit. That's the Elon lore, right? So he came from that already, so he's never been like normal, right? And that's just how it is. Some people just never got to come up normal, so they're really, really weird.
Yeah.
But I called it. I called it. I told you he was reptilian. You didn't want to listen.
Because we were going to go to Mars, bro. Yeah. But it's obvious that we can't go to Mars without the help of nuclear thermal propulsion. And right now, of course, the new SpaceX Starship is not outfitted for that. But we're getting, dude, there's other companies. There's so much other rocket companies that are like doing good shit. Like there's Firefly. There's a company called Stoke Aerospace. There's another company called Relativity Space. And they're trying to catch up to where the Falcon 9 is now. So they're still behind. And even Blue Origin, which is Jeff Bezos' corporate, rocket company.
Yeah.
I mean, they're finally getting, I guess, some of their act together. They're just taking forever, bro. But it is what it is. Man, I really wish I remembered that fucking point I was going to try to make. God damn it.
You should have had your neuro gummies or whatever. Should have had your methylene blue.
$29.99. Yeah.
Should have had your
methylene blue.
Methylene blue. Yeah, that was gonna say those those rhino pills. Should have had you one of them red rhinos from the gas station.
I got some shit now that you say so. Oh shit, man. Well, I think we nailed it, bro.
I think we got a good episode under the belt. I think so. I think we hit what's going on, and I think I'll do a little PPS for anybody else. I think I'm gonna change the format of series of tubes. So I got some things cooking. I think it's gonna be like. So did you see my video License to Goon?
Yeah,
you saw that. I think it's gonna be more like that. There's gonna be an introductory monologue of like the main topic, and then cover like the main topics more segmented with the
exactly what I told you 6 months ago to do.
Well, no, it's still going to be long, but it's going to be like more organized. But it's still going to be like an hour long.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you get that idea?
Well, you told me to do like short videos. It's still going to be an hour long. The other one was short. Yeah, I didn't plan. But no, it's still going to be long.
With the topic.
Oh, I thought you were saying
that way it picks up by algorithm.
This is stolen valor right here. You said
that,
to do short videos.
No, I always said use a topic.
Finger wag at me,
I always said that.
You said to do what the fuck is that? You said to do short. You said to do short videos.
All right, listen to me.
You said to do short.
Okay.
I'm still doing long. Right. I'm still doing long. You said, nah, nobody's gonna watch it. That was your whole thing. No one's gonna watch 2 hours. Like, no, it's still gonna be an hour. It's still gonna be an hour.
We're gonna torture these motherfuckers that don't know who the fuck we are.
we got a handful of people that watch us on a regular basis. We got a handful of people.
What kind of headphones are you? Let me see your headphones.
Don't know. Keep in mind when I take these off to look, I'm not gonna be able to hear you.
Yeah, I got you. All right, they're Chinese. Shishan?
Combat wing. They're combat wings.
Interesting. They're open headphones. Okay.
They're what?
They're called open headphones.
What do you mean?
Because
open?
I guess they bleed through. Yeah. See how
No. That's just lights. That's just lights.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
They're just lights. But yeah, they're combat wings. Yeah, they're kind of old.
I got the HyperX.
They're kind of old.
Shout out to HyperX. These things. Oh, dude, they were like $50. And they sound better than my $120 razors that I had bought and thrown away. Because the microphone broke.
Yeah, I got these like a Christmas present years ago. So now I'm going to have to get some new ones. Because like, I guess the wire that goes between the headphone cups is starting to go bad. So sometimes the left will kind of be a little too low, just happens.
That's the cool thing about these and a lot of other ones too. If they're popular headphones, you can buy the cups.
No. I mean like the actual like audio. Like I guess the wire that goes between them. Like the audio is starting to like sometimes it'll go down. I have to like smack them to get it to.
I'll smack.
I gotta smack them for the left ear cup to come back on. Well, all right, man. I guess sign us off. That's it for episode 11 or 12 or 13.
Rum Dum Pod heading out, keeping it real like always.
Rum Dum Pod.
The United States of Florida.
Yep.
Signing out.
Deuces. Oh, we did it.
I can't believe I couldn't remember my point about the Epstein, man.
Oh shit. It's alright.
What the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know.
I want to listen to it again and now it's a personal thing. I want to like what the fuck was I going for?
We'll figure it out for next week.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say, bro.
Oh, hold on. I can.
And it was a good one.
PS.
Yeah, I remember what. Yeah, that way it doesn't look.
Are you still recording?
I'm still recording.
Yeah, just say what you were gonna say. PS.
Okay.
Postscript.
PS.
Director's cut.
Okay, dude. I remember what I was gonna say, and it was actually important. That's why we're actually doing this. So the point I was trying to make was, considering how much pressure that Donald Trump is giving the Israeli government, and how he doesn't give a fuck what they can. No, hold on. That he doesn't give a dude. Out of any president, he's giving them more pressure. I'm telling you. I know that looks like they're like, but what I'm saying is, I don't think Mossad has a lot on him as much as we think. Because you think about it. Because if you think about it, he doesn't kowtow to Israel.
He put the funny hat on and kissed the wall, bro.
That isn't, bro. But Israel government.
He put the hat on and kissed the wall, bro.
I don't know. Out of any president, he's been tough with Israel. Okay, he's tough with everybody. But what I'm saying, and Netanyahu, I'm telling you, he's been tough.
I don't know. Especially in this situation. It seems like they're good buddies.
They could seem like they're buddies, but he's been tough on Israel.
If he was tough on Israel, we wouldn't still be giving them bajillions of fucking dollars, bro. No, until we stop like shoveling money over them, he ain't being tough. Maybe comparatively to fucking Joe Biden. Okay, I'll give you that.
And actually, now Now that, well, you know what? Now that you mentioned it, I just remembered there was a, I don't know, a lot of countries have a delegation to make Palestine a state.
And
the
Trump is blocking solution that. Or whatever.
And Trump is blocking that.
Well, that's so pro-Israel.
So maybe my take is a little wrong.
I was about to say, I don't think. Okay. Well, maybe comparatively, maybe specifically, but no, I think he's still. Yeah.
I think you're right. Now that I played it out in my head, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, maybe if we sat there and pro and contra, maybe slightly, but
I hit the copium and the copium's wearing off now.
Hit the Galaxy Gas copium, bro.
The Galaxy Gas
copium, bro. Do you ever?
Hey, I'm trying, bro.
Hey, just like my mom. Have you been reading the Israel Times? Have you been? Are you interested in the Israel Times?
Oh, by the way.
Shit, that's fucking crazy. That's great. No. Okay, we got your PS. All right, there we go. I'll put that right there. I'll put PS newsflash. Don't leave yet.
Newsflash.
I'll edit it.
Dar got a visit from the brain fairy.
From the copium fairy.
The copium fairy. Yeah.
Oh shit. All right,
guys.
Do you have any other PSs before I actually stop the recording?
No. Okay. Stop the recording.
I'll stop the recording.
I'll stop on the Audacity.